This is a big priority. 48 hours after the German thunderstorm agrees to join the Biafran forces to liberate and redeem their pride, the Biafran forces has now gotten to that point where missiles will be supplied and the necessary battle tips will be given. Get yourselves prepared. Orugo no mume. Maka na onye kwuru okwu na mgbe mbụ kwuchara okwu emegenu. Wars of freedom, exchanging theories, and putting ourselves together. We must take, for instance, one of the biggest part of the deals. Everything that must be put, things that should be well calculated, and more redeemable force that should be purified. This is one big reason understanding the system and putting Biafra in the world map will begin to make sense. The German thunderstorm in history has been known for winning several battles and wars put together. And now it is time for us to tell ourselves a story. But we must, with every due respect, put ourselves together, hold ourselves dearly, and communicate in every virus way, which must be exempted in full ground. As we ride this horse into the permanent point, into the oneness of its position, we must, without exaggeration, help ourselves in the right order and making sure that nothing spoils unprovocably. So it has to be a theory of who is next, because I fail to understand why they have decided to hold down a nation that has committed no crime. But with German thunderstorm coming in, a lot will happen. A lot will happen. And they will get to hear the message. Let's be guided. For how long we have been enduring some kind of misbehaviors that got to do with looking out for ourselves and holding ourselves together. Because the big dream is this: when we begin to help ourselves, we must understand that the only person we have is ourselves. And by understanding that theory, everybody will get to see where the message lies. I will say it and I will keep saying it, that you are evil if you ever pray for Nigeria to continue to exist as a country. You are evil if you continue to make that prayer point. And one of the most important thing one should understand in all this game is holding more essential knowledge on what should be done. Good things, good ways, good products, good procedures, one to another. Everything must be made in accordance. So as we continue to write for those possibly means, engaging ourselves more properly, we must help to efficiently put ourselves together and with reality help to curb some disputes that should be made. You can see in front of the screen that pipeline vandalism. Federal government may transport crude oil via truck. It is not vandalism. The owners of the pipeline who you are stealing from are doing everything possible to take it down. It's a simple thing. They're doing everything possible to take it down. You cannot be stealing from a people. And you see, the federal government think it's all about guns and bullets. You should go and ask the United States of America, ask Germany, Russia, countries that fought, Japan. You cannot win a country by gun and bullets. You can hold them for some certain time. Very soon their children will rise up. Even the corrupt amongst them will fight back. And now the Biafra Liberation Army are doing something that the federal government can no longer handle. I just watched a video where the Nigerian government military are pulling down Igbo houses in the southeast. Yes. And you think that the owners of the houses will come back and laugh and say, oh, you did well. You cannot run the system by force. They think it works like that. It works in their land. They think it works everywhere. The Igbo man will stand. The Igbo man will stand. The Igbo man will be productive. The Igbo man will be visible in all its knowledge. And one reason to another reason, from one point to another point, one zone to another zone, everything will be made possible. And as we chase these dreams to its proper effects, let's understand the game choice that has been made, physically, radically, and otherwise. So they're going to continue to feel the heat, because those that you have killed have brothers and sisters. You see, in the north, they are always crying like goats every day. But in Igbo land, you can't do it like that. Igbo one name, yes. In Igbo land, we don't wait for the spirit or the ghost of the person to come and fight. We are the ghosts that fight to revenge for our brother's death. So, but in the north, they are able at will. If I like this, you don't try that. You don't try that. So before you run out of the system, just know that the game plan must change. But tactically, everybody must understand where the product begins from. And that's the good news. We must stay very focused on the lines of what we pursue.